Hey Danny, let's read Disney Pixar Character Encyclopedia, and you want to read about the Incredibles. Mr. Incredible. Bob Parr, aka Mr. Incredible, was once the greatest super of them all. But then he saved someone who didn't want to be saved. He got sued and was driven into hiding with the rest of his super family. A normal life beckoned, but Bob is just too big a hero to fit into the everyday world. Glory days. Keeping the city safe was all in a day's work for Mr. Incredible back in his super glory days. Back in action, Mr. Incredible is lured out of retirement by a mysterious message offering him the chance to go on a top secret mission. Elastigirl, Helen Parr, aka Elastigirl, was one of the top supers on the planet with the power to stretch her body into any shape imaginable. When Elastigirl met Mr. Incredible, it was love at first sight, and together they make an incredible team. Supermom. When the supers first went into hiding, Helen was happy to trade the challenges of vanquishing evil for the joys of raising kids. But when she gets a taste of her old super life, she realizes she must return to crime fighting. Cool costume. Doting wife. When she noticed that her husband's old costume has been repaired, Helen sets off on a mission to find out why and discovers he is in peril. Violet Parr. A smart teenager, Violet Parr yearns for a normal life. She has learned to hide her feelings behind a sarcastic attitude and her face behind her long dark hair. It takes a family crisis to make Violet realize just how much she has to offer. Shrinking Violet. Violet used to like hiding away in the background of family life. She listened to music and read beauty magazines in her quest to fit in at school and be like everyone else. Visible progress. Now you see her, now you don't. Violet has a tricky time exploiting her powers until brilliant fashion designer Edna Mode treats a special super suit for her. As Vi's confidence grows, so does her powers. She even brushes back her hair and shows the world how incredibly really she is. How incredible really she is, okay. Dash Parr. Dash is his name and speed is his game. It's hard for Dashiell Parr to be the fastest thing on earth and keep his cool power a secret, especially as he's only 10 years old. Dash has to console himself by playing faster than light pranks. Is it Dashiell or Dashel? Making a splash while fleeing the Syndrome's minions on No Man's Island, Dash makes a cool discovery. He is so fast that he can run right across the water's surface. Teacher's pet. Being the son of heroes doesn't make Dash super well loved or want to do his math homework. He often gets into trouble at school, and a trip back from the principal's office with his mom is not an unusual event. I promise I'll slow up. I'll only be the best by a tiny bit. Jack Parr. The newest member of the Incredible family, Jack Parr, is seriously cute and his parents' pride and joy. As far as family knows, Jack has no superpowers. Unless it's throwing food, jabbering, and being super cute. But maybe he's just a slow developer. Talented Tot. Jack has even more powers than his family combined. Overall, he reveals he can create many copies of himself, grow to become a giant baby, and even change his appearance to look like another person. Frozone. Lucius Best, aka Frozone, was the coolest super around. Thanks to his wit and style, an amazing arsenal of freezing powers, Frozone was one cool customer. Although he seems to have adjusted to civilian life better than his pal Bob, he has kept his super suit and gadgets. Syndrome. After Mr. Incredible rejects him as a sidekick, Buddy Pine reinvents himself as the villain Syndrome. An evil genius bent on revenge, Syndrome turns No Man's Island into his high-tech hideaway and terminates every super he can get his gloves on. Yikes. Hoax hero. I'll be bigger here than you ever were. Mirage, Syndrome's accomplice. The alluring and mysterious Mirage has all the charm and people skills that he lacks. He's highly skilled with technology and a master of surveillance, she tracks down the supers that her boss has targeted and lures them into action for the last time. Edna Mode, she's the one that makes all the costumes. Gilbert Huff, he's the boss of Insuricare. Bon Voyage, an expert with explosives. Your outfit is totally ridiculous. The Underminer. Just when the Incredibles think they have saved Municeburg from the forces of evil, up pops another threat to the city. This mole-like monster has come to declare war on peace and happiness. Winston Deaver and Evelyn Deaver. The Screenslaver. Wannabe Supers. That's it.